Many people struggle to make a budget nowadays due to ever-increasing inflation and the lack of financial knowledge. As a result, we fall short in managing our finances and may have to take out loans or use credit to fulfill our day-to-day needs, which keeps us in ever-growing debt in the long run. A budget can assist you in staying on top of expenditures, paying off debt, saving for retirement, and achieving other long and short-term financial goals. Several approaches may be used for budgeting, but one of the more popular options is the 50-30-20 rule, which mandates you to allot a specific amount of your earnings to savings, wants, and needs. What's that? The 50-30-20 rule is a guideline for managing personal finances. The rule aims to help people create a balanced budget and achieve financial stability. It suggests that 50% of one's income should be used for needs, 30% for discretionary spending, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. How do you break down the 50-30-20 rule and apply it to your budget? In the 50-30-20 rule, 50% of your after-tax dollars should go towards your needs. Needs are those bills you absolutely must pay and are necessary for survival. These needs include living expenses such as rent or mortgage payments, car payments, groceries, insurance, and healthcare. The 30% of your budget allotted for discretionary spending includes eating out, clothes, daily coffee, cable, or travel. Though these items may be essential in your everyday life, these are optional costs that can be decreased or eliminated to create a better balanced budget. The remaining 20% is budgeted for savings and debt repayment. Money in this section of your budget can be used to open a checking or savings account, pay down any credit card debt, or contribute to an investment account or a retirement plan, such as a 401k or IRA. Now that you have the breakdown, here's how you can implement this rule. Step 1. Start by tracking your income. When implementing this rule, the first step is to know how much money you bring in each month. This can include your salary, bonuses, and other income sources. Only after having a clear idea about your monthly income will you be able to move on to the next step and start allocating correctly. Number 2. Figure out your necessities. So what would be counted as your necessity? As mentioned earlier, that would include all the expenses you can't live without. Calculate 50% of your income and use that amount to budget for this category. Step 3. Figure out what are your wants. What things can you consider adding to this section? These are expenses you can live without but want to have to enhance your life. Use 30% of your income to budget for these expenses. Step 4. Set aside money for savings and debt repayment. The last 20% of your income should be used for retirement, building an emergency fund, and paying off any debts you may have. To help you save, it's essential to stretch your budget by making small changes in your spending habits. For example, buy less expensive items that last longer when buying groceries, or try to cook some of your meals at home instead of eating out. The key to budgeting based on the 50-30-20 rule is using percentages rather than set dollar amounts, so you can adjust the budget if your income changes. A quick reminder, if you've enjoyed the video so far, consider subscribing as we frequently upload informative and educational videos. Let's continue. Benefits of following the 50-30-20 rule. This rule provides a clear and straightforward framework for budgeting, making it easier to manage expenses and stay on track with financial goals. By dividing expenses into 3 categories, the 50-30-20 rule helps individuals prioritize spending and avoid overspending in one area, which can lead to financial stress. Adjusting as per your needs. The 50-30-20 rule is a guideline, and you may need to adjust your budget depending on your specific circumstances. If you are consistently overspending in one category, you may need to cut back on expenses in that category or increase your income. You should review your budget regularly and track your spending to ensure you are sticking to your plan. If you are consistently overspending in one category, adjust your budget accordingly. The 50-30-20 rule is an excellent strategy that helps individuals plan for the future and make informed financial decisions. By following this rule, individuals can balance their needs, wants, and savings in a sustainable way that allows them to meet their financial goals. So are you going to utilize this rule? What are your thoughts on this strategy? Share your views with us in the comments. We would love your input. If you found this video informative and enjoyed the content, subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.